Obviously, the trophy in the middle is what both teams will be playing for Friday night at 7 o'clock here at Erie Insurance Arena. Let me introduce the folks again at the head table, starting at the far right, a junior from Dallas, Texas, Sean White, plays for West Texas, obviously. 11 of 22 from the floor in the tournament, 38 points, a couple of double-doubles, 27 rebounds. To her left is a senior from Canyon, Texas, Casey Land, 14 assists, 13 points in the 2 games for West Texas. To her left, the head coach of West Texas, Mark Kellogg, in his first year, and of course his record is 32-2. To his left is the head coach of Bentley, Barbara Stevens, in her 28th season, 34-0 this season. To Coach Stevens' left is a senior from Northeastern Massachusetts, Lauren Battista, 18 of 36 from the floor in the tournament, 15 rebounds, 45 points, and a double-double. To her left, a senior from Winthrop, Massachusetts, Courtney Finn, 36 points in the 2 games, a double-double, and 15 rebounds. Here's how we'll proceed today. I'm going to ask the coaches for an opening statement. I'll ask each coach an initial question, then we'll turn it over to you folks there to question either the coach or the student athletes. Again, if you'd be kind enough to give your name and affiliation once we get started. I always believe in ladies first. Coach Stevens, we'll get an opening comment from you.
Chivalry is not dead. Thank you. Good morning, afternoon, everyone. It is an incredible feeling for me, I'm sure, for our team and for everyone involved with the Bentley women's basketball program to be sitting here with you today. You know, it certainly was something when we started off our season back in November that we had a dream of doing, was to get to this point in our season. It was something that we talked about, and we were not shy about talking about it, although it did not dominate our conversations. We felt like with the group of seniors that we had and the team we had returning from last year, that we had a shot at sitting here where we are today. And basically, our season has been left in the hands of our players. They have shown tremendous poise, confidence, leadership. This has been a very easy team to coach for me, in that I feel like I have, you know, with our 7 seniors, I feel like I have 7 assistant coaches, to be perfectly honest. We talk about things. I'm not afraid to ask their opinions, and typically, you know, things that they have talked to me about and our coaching staff about has been spot on. So, you know, we hope for one more game. You know, they can do what they've done for the previous, I don't even know how long, how many, but you know, we just hope that again they take care of their business. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. It's the exception rather than the norm for a coach to be 28 years in one institution. I'm curious what it is about Bentley, what it is about Waltham, Massachusetts, what it is about your program that has kept you there for nearly 3 decades.
I started my coaching career at a Division III institution, Clark University in Worcester, Mass. Was there for 7 years, loved it. But like every coach, I aspired to coach at the highest level. So I was offered a position at UMass Amherst. Went there for 3, I like to call them forgettable years. It wasn't a good fit for me. It was in a different time, certainly, than big-time college athletics now. So I was called by the athletic director at Bentley during the summer, actually during August, prior to the start of my 4th year at UMass Amherst. And he said, you know, why don't you come out and take a look? We have a position open. And at the time I thought that would not be a good career move for me. But growing up in Massachusetts, I knew that Bentley had always had a very good women's basketball program. So I said, you know, what the heck, I'll take a ride out and see what they have. And from the minute I arrived on campus, I could tell it was the right fit and the right match. The campus is very close to Boston. There's a lot to do in that area. I love the area, but most importantly, it's the commitment of the institution towards the education that is offered, the quality of the education that is offered. And obviously, at the Division II level, we are allowed to recruit with scholarships. So I like that balance. And you know, it's kind of the buzzword of Division II, which is balance, but it's the truth for me. I believe in our education. I believe what we sell at Bentley University. I believe what we provide for our student athletes. And we're able to recruit great students as well as great players. So that, in a long-winded answer, is why I'm still at Bentley.
Thank you, Coach, very much. Let's move over now to Coach Mark.
Success. What would it mean for you to win it with this team, with a set of seniors?
I think every team that you coach is a special team. This team has become special in their own way because of just how they've approached everything this year. It would be, well, first of all, I mean, if you have an opportunity to play in the game, number one, it's unbelievable. If we were so lucky to win, I just think it would cap off a wonderful career for our seniors. They've put in such hard work to get to this point. But as I said about them, they're such a unique group, and they have basically provided the leadership to get us here. So I would be so proud of them and just so thrilled for them. Be any place else but Erie, Pennsylvania. And you know, again, you travel with the best people. You know, everybody on our team, our staff, our people from Bentley who are here. Obviously, they help make it a special experience, but at the same time, everyone here and from Mark's staff, everyone has just been wonderful to us and accommodating and welcoming. People at the hotel have been great. You know, there's not one thing that I can say that, you know, I love Erie. Thank you.
Is it true they're shutting Bentley down tomorrow and bus loading in people?
If you say so, yeah. I think that, actually, our president is here, so I think you should recommend that to her.
I will.
It's drivable. Is there a lot of buzz on campus? Do you expect to have some student athlete support and student body support drive down for Friday?
Yeah, definitely. We've had a lot of support this year, as we have as well in the past. They've been holding viewing shows in our gym for the students to watch on a huge screen, and since it is drivable, they are making the effort to bring some buses out here. I know we have a lot of support from other student athletes as well as the student body, faculty. We already have a lot of people here. Our president of our university is our biggest super fan, and she's just thrilled for us. So we're hoping to have a really good Bentley showing of blue in the stands tomorrow night.
There for yourselves, but how much would it mean for you to win it for Coach Stevens and give her a national championship?
Excuse me. She's a great coach. I've absolutely loved playing her for 5 years now. I think it would mean the world to all of us. I think Lauren agrees with me and the rest of our teammates. You know, she deserves this, and we'd love to bring it back to her.
I am so thankful to be here. You know, we were kind of talking about there really isn't any negative. Yeah, we're tired, and you know, we've been through a long season. You put in an awful lot of work as both a coaching staff as well as with the players. But there's not one moment I don't think that I would trade, you know, to not be here. So I think, you know, it seems like ages ago that we began this season, but yet in some instances it feels like it just flew. So, you know, we know that, we were saying this on the way actually in here, we know that our season is going to end on Friday. We've always been playing for that next game, the next game, and the next game. And now we know, you know, when it's going to end, and we always hope that we would be playing on the very last day that you can play. And so, again, no negatives. Everything's great. Everything's wonderful. And, you know, we can't wait for tomorrow.
Lauren, has it set in for you yet that this is the last time you're going to play for Bentley?
A little bit. I'm trying not to think about, you know, that. Just focus more on the game, playing my best. I think all 7 of us know that, yeah, it's the last time we'll suit up in our Bentley uniforms, but what better way to go out than playing for a national championship? And I think we're all content with our careers ending on this kind of stage, as opposed to last year losing in the regional championship. Ever since then, we knew that this is where we want to be, where we deserve to be, and we're just so grateful and happy that we're having this opportunity. And I wouldn't want my career to end any other way, so I'm happy. I'm happy with it.
Teacher, what do you want to do when you graduate?
Right now I'm in my 5th year at Bentley. I'm working on my MBA. As of right now, I'd like to do something with athletics once I graduate and finish up my degree.
All right. My major is marketing liberal studies, a minor in finance. Still an ongoing question of what I want to do with my life. I'm just trying to enjoy the moment, but still weighing my options. Hopefully, if I can continue playing basketball, that would be amazing. But if that doesn't happen, I would love to pursue a career in the marketing field related to sports, sports apparel, or as well as advertising.